Hello Flosstube, my name is Charlotte from Clue Cross Stitching and welcome to my channel. If you are a new viewer then thank you for stopping by, and if you are a returning, welcome back. It's only been about 2 weeks since I last did a video. I decided to do one today because I've now got this week off of work. So I thought I'd just do a bit of an update. I'm hoping to get a bit of stitching done this week, where I do have the week off, although today has mostly been doing housework and sorting through my stash to see if there's anything that I can get rid of or that, and it's just made me want to start new things, which I'm not going to do. Promise. Life update. Not much has gone on since the last time I saw you. Went to bingo, still didn't win. We had the KLT meetup. That was very interesting. That was a lot of fun. So that was the Saturday just gone, so a couple of days ago. It was really nice. Kim from KLT hosts them once a month roughly. I was a little bit late this month because the train got delayed, so I had to wait for the next one. So I was a little bit late, but we did meet a new lady called Lucy and her daughter. They turned up, so it was really nice to meet them and see what they were stitching. Well, what Lucy was stitching. Her daughter was just colouring. It was obviously really nice to catch up with Kim and her sister Jade and her mum Sandra, who runs Craft Cover Creations, where I get most of my grime guards and project bags. Yeah, but nothing interesting happens in my life. Tomorrow we've got a random another meetup in the evening, so I'll be going to that. I don't think there's anything else to say really on my life. Went to Slimming World again Saturday, maintained again. That's 4 weeks in a row that I've maintained. So I would like to try to lose some weight, but my mind's still not in it properly. So this week I'm determined to lose a bit of weight. Even if it's half a pound, I will be very happy with the half a pound. So let's get on with some stitch talk. I've only worked on 3 projects in the last couple of weeks. No new starts, no finishes. The first one I worked on mostly just after I recorded the last video for the Stitching to Model Quest Facebook group. And it was the Kaleidoscope Dragon by KLT Charting. Part of the challenge that I used this for, you had to stitch purple, red and yellow. So there's 3 of those colours in here. So I've done this bit of purple, a little bit there. Then I had to move my Q-snap and do the 2 yellow blocks over here. It's a bit better lighting in here today, mostly because I actually have the curtains open, so natural light is coming in. I don't normally have the curtains open, mostly because the room that I stitch in is the bedroom, and it's on the ground floor, and I don't like people looking in, and neither does the other half, so we'll mostly keep the curtains closed, but at the moment I've got them open, so it's a lot brighter in here today. So yeah, that's my dragon. This is stitched on just plain white 14 count Ada. It was part of, this was a kit, came with everything you needed. I have made a bit of a boo-boo. I think I may have said this last time, that I didn't centre it properly, and I don't have as much to frame at the bottom than I do at the top. It looks like quite a bit in the video. I guess it is. Ooh, shaded my back. I'm not really fussed about how my backs look. If you want to see the back of my dragon, then that's what it's like. I think that's neat, but yeah, so this is just 14 count Ada, DMC threads, came in the kit. I said last time that I wasn't happy with the coverage, because you can still, there we go, you can see so much white behind that. For a distance it's not too bad, you can't tell, but up close you can. I am going to finish it because I am enjoying it. I just wish I did it on a slightly smaller fabric. I have always said that if you're not enjoying something, then you should maybe not give up, but reevaluate. If you're not enjoying it, then you'll come to resent the project and not want to stitch it, and it'll become a UFO. So you've got to reevaluate and determine whether or not you are happy to finish it as it is, how you're stitching it as it, or if it's better to restart. This one I'm not going to restart. I will stitch it again on a smaller count. I just love it. I just can't stop looking, because I just love all the colours. I just love all the colours in it. This is going to look amazing when it's finished. But at the moment I'm mostly concentrating on Maleficent. So that was my first project that I was working on. The second one, I don't have a picture of what it will look like at the end. But it is the Chicken Sow by KLT Charting. And when I last showed it to you, I only had part of the first chicken done, the first section, the egg done. But I have now, apart from swapping the frame over, finished the first section. So the egg is completely finished. That is stitched with DMC variegated floss. I think it's 115. So I have now moved on. So I finished the little bit of border here. I then did the next border. I did most of this at the meetup on Saturday. So that was finished Friday night. Then on Saturday I did all of this border and down here, and then I did this little section of the cracked egg, and I think I'd started on this. I definitely didn't have the full outline done by the time we finished. But then went back to my mum's on Saturday afternoon because we were dog sitting. So I then finished the border, finished the egg outline and this little other bit of cracked egg, and I did this section of the border. And this is how wide it is now going to be. That's it. That's 1, 2, 3. Done. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3. So there'll be 9 sections in total. Okay, you can see more of the fabric now. This is stitched on Chromatic Alchemy Fruit Salad, which was a fabric of the month. Now you've probably noticed this line, these 2 lines. That is where I had it on I had it on the 11x11 Q-snap, and the clamps are very loose on the fabric, so they move quite easily. So I put some felt between the clamp and the fabric, and it stained it. And where this is hand-dyed fabric, I don't think that I can wash it because obviously it's not colour fast. So yes, it is noticeable. Thankfully it didn't mark it down here. That's just a... oh, it did mark it down here. I didn't notice that. It has marked it here, but so don't use felt under the clamps is my lesson learnt here. I think I'll stick... I've been told that you can boil the clamps or you can put them in the dishwasher and they'll shrink back, because if you put like a hairband or a rubber band around the clamps, and they'll shrink back. I haven't yet tried that, obviously. So I don't think it will be too noticeable once I finish the border and do the chick that's in this one. It won't be as noticeable. If you have any advice on washing hand-dyed fabric, or if it's just a definite no, you can't do it, then it's lesson learned. Don't use felt under the clamps on hand-dyed fabric. Yes. Anyway, you can see more of the fabric, whereas before I said, oh yes, it's lovely yellows and pinks, and you could just literally just see the yellow, but now you can see a bit more of the pinky purple of the fabric. My cute little chick needle minder, my rainbow. Yep, so this is Chromatic Alchemy Fruit Salad 18 count Ada. My plan for this is to, obviously once it's finished, is to put it on a canvas, stretch it onto a canvas and have it somewhere near or in my kitchen when I have my own kitchen. So that was the second project. I've worked on the third project. It's one that I've been working on for ages, that I want to get done by the end of the year, If you are returning, you'll know what I mean. You'll know which one this is. If you are new, it's my Heaven and Earth Mini Maleficent. That's what she will look like when she is done. My last video, I had completed the top row of pages. I've swapped her onto a different frame. She is now on a 17 by 11, which is what my chicken salad is also on. And this is how far I've got. I've now moved her down, so I have now done this. That is the bottom of the next page, and that's going on to the page below. So that is as far. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done 3 colours so far on this page, and I've just started a 4th, so that blue up there is the 4th. Okay. That is my progress on that. I worked out the other day that I would need to work on, I would need to stitch 238 stitches a day to get this completed by the 31st of December 2019. I've taken the top clamp off. I don't know if you can notice. Oh no, it's not noticed. A little bit. Where the clamp was, there's now a line. And it's not so noticeable at the bottom, but I can just notice it at the top, and I don't like it. I'm now worried about putting the top clamp on because I don't want that line. And I'm hoping that when I wash this, because this will get washed because it's stitched on 18 count Magic Guide, which needs to be washed to removed, and plus the fabric is absolutely disgusting. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that, that's the back, and that's just disgusting. I would wash it now, but obviously all the grid lines would disappear. So she will get washed at the end because I'm planning to get her professionally framed. The amount of time that I spent on her, I am not framing her this myself. So, yeah, when I wash her, I'm hoping that line won't be noticeable anymore. Or if I'm just like, oh no, you can't actually notice any line, you're just being a diva and that. I can't put it back on my scroll frame because when I took it off, one of the clamps just won't stay on. I know I can buy replacement ones, but I've just got this, and it's just... But I'm wondering if I put a piece, because I was thinking put felt on it before the drama with the chicken, so I'll put a piece of felt. But I don't want to put a piece of felt if that's going to stain the stitches that I've done. So, yeah, that's as far as I've got with Maleficent. I'm hoping to do a vlog style this week of my progress on her. So, this is my progress on day 1, this is my progress on day 2, sort of thing. And hopefully you can see, you'll be able to see more progress on here. I am stitching this one colour at a time, cross country across one, just for the one page. So that is 3 colours of the first page. Where does the first page end? First page ends down here. Roughly about there. So that will be page 1. I'm looking forward to getting onto the second page on this row because that's all her dress. So a bit more of Maleficent will come out and not just the background. Because I'm getting a little bit bored of the background, although these are trees. So that was my progress on Maleficent. Not a huge amount. It's about 2,000 stitches on that. That's all my progress. I do have a little bit of haul that I will show you. So the first bit was I was sorting through trying to kit up my next project, which will be the Tribal Giraffe by KLT Charting. Don't have a picture with me at this time, but I needed to find a fabric for it, and obviously so I thought hand dyed